Year 10 Polynomials Exam Practice Question 7. Multiply out and simplify 1 plus x in brackets, 1 plus x squared in brackets, and 1 minus x plus x squared in brackets. So the first thing is we need to take our time and look at the first brackets, first two. And that shows us that everything in this first bracket is being multiplied by the second. So I'm just going to go 1 times 1 is and 1 times x squared. So 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times x squared is x squared. Then I've got x times 1 is x. And I've got x times x squared is positive x to the power of 3. We can see that is simplified at the moment. So then everything in this next bracket has to multiply with our final bracket. So the easiest way is to break it down. So to do that, I'm just going to start off with this 1. The 1 is going to multiply with everything in my second bracket. So I've got 1 times 1 is 1. Then I've got 1 times negative x is negative x. And 1 times x squared is positive x squared. If it helps to do it in colours, do it, because it just means that you can see what we're working on. Now I'm going to look at the x squared. X squared times 1 is x squared. X squared times negative x is negative x to the power of 3. And then x squared times x squared is x to the power of 4. So now I'm going to go to the next one, which is my x. X times 1 is just x. X times negative x is negative x squared. And x times x squared is positive x to the power of 3. Now I'm going to the final one, which I'll just do in black. So everything is being multiplied by x to the power of 3. So that is 1 times x to the power of 3 is x to the power of 3. X to the power of 3 times negative x is negative x to the power of 4. And x to the power of 3 times x to the power of 2 is positive x to the power of 5. So we can see how we've got it with all the colours, so we know that we've done it correctly and we haven't missed anything. Now it becomes the part where we need to think of simplifying this based on the like terms. So if it helps, you can do boxes. So I'm going to start off with my x. So I'm just going to put this in a box, negative x. Anytime I've got an x, I can see that I have just now grouped them together. So then I'm going to look at my next one. My next one is going to be looking at x squared, and this is positive x squared. So I can see I've got another x squared here. I'll keep on going. I've got another x squared, and that's it. And then I'll go on to my x to the power of 3's. So here I've got negative x to the power of 3. And I've got 2 more x to the power of 3's. And finally, I've got another like term of x to the power of 4 and x to the power of 4. So we're going to break that down. So to start off, I've got a 1. Then I'm going to look at my blacks. Negative x plus x cancels out. So I'll then look at my x to the power of 2's. X to the power of 2 plus x to the power of 2 is 2x to the power of 2. Minus x to the power of 2 leaves me with positive 1x to the power of 2. Then I go to my x to the power of 3's. Here I've got negative x plus x to the power of 3. That cancels out. And I've got one more. Leaves me with positive x to the power of 3. And then I'll move on to my power of 4's. And it says here I've got x to the power of 4. Take away x to the power of 4, so it cancels out. And then I finally have my x to the power of 5. So this is my answer. I've simplified to 1 plus x to the power of 2 plus x to the power of 3 plus x to the power of 5.